Hi and welcome to the Talk with Chicago podcast. And today we have a very good person, a very beautiful soul, my brother, the president of United States College. Mr. President, welcome.
Thank you.
Can you please say something about yourself?
Okay, well, thank you, Brother Chicago. My name's Louis Livingston Lekule, the president of the Shinyanga Teachers College at Chia.
So we're here today. The viewers want to ask you some questions. They want to know about your leadership life and a little bit of your personal life, if you don't mind. So, when did you plan to be a president?
Well, being a president, at least it's a dream. It was a dream. Yeah, I had some motives that I wanted to be a president. Maybe, and also I also got it from the influence from my classmates. Yeah.
Oh, and let's say, when before being elected, you had a campaign. How was the campaign? And how was the rivalry between you and your opponents?
Well, I had a very large competition. Thanks to that, thanks to my colleagues, thanks to my campaign manager, Mr. Ali Saleh and Mr. Rajat Aziz. They helped me succeed in my campaign. And my campaigns were lit. Let me see. They were lit, they were legitimate. And I may send the thanks to all of them.
Yeah, it was a really, really good campaign. So, when you decided to be a president, you had a vision that you wanted the college to be like this. What was your vision? And from now, the time that you're in, how many percent do you think you have achieved that vision of yours?
Okay. Starting with the vision that I had when I first entered into power, I had a vision to change the system of leadership into the colleges. Before the system of leadership was like a harsh way, right? Like a dictatorship way. But thanks to my vision, I said like, why don't we change the system? Why shouldn't it be more cooperative with people? As a leader, you should have your ears open so that you hear the problems that your people face. Now, when you act so harsh to them, it will be hard for them to present their problems or their challenges that they face. That was my vision.
So your vision was practically to solve the challenges of your people. And what are the challenges that you face as the president in your time?
Okay, as president, I face a lot of challenges. Yeah, mostly office challenges, friendship challenges, but also studies challenges. Being in power and at the same time having studies by the other hand, that is a little bit tiresome, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but thanks to God, I managed it, and my grades, my academic performance, they were well.
Let's take an example of your study challenges. What step did you take to solve?
Okay, my study challenges, let me say, I took a step by having extra studies. When you go for holidays, when you have free time to study, I have my own personal studies. I look through the tutorials, the what we call them, the online teaching, online classes. They help me a lot. And by the use of ChatGPT, I love that.
Yeah, ChatGPT help a lot of students nowadays. So, what initiatives are present to support and ensure the mental health and well-being of the students that are in your college? Nowadays, mental problems has a high cases in our society. So, what steps or what conditions that are there to help those students or to help someone to cope with the mental stress?
Okay, conditions to take to help people with the mental problems or emotional damages. Um, Good thing about our college, we have a committee, a special committee that they give guidance and advice to the people, to the students, to the teachers, anybody who wants emotional or mental damages or problems, so that they may present them to them and they may give them advice or they may counsel them on how to solve their problems emotionally or mentally. That has played a very crucial role in the students' performance, basically, And also it has helped in social development of the students in the college.
Do you suggest all schools or colleges to have that committee?
Yeah, I think that is a counseling program is very important for colleges, institutions, all schools, and so forth. Maybe universities, they will be very helpful.
Oh, okay. And do the students of in your college have a role in decision making? Do they have a sound in making decisions that concerns them?
Yeah. Okay. On their own decision making, in a society, they must have a representative, right? Now, in decision making, when you have a large crowd, you can't reach the decision that is needed. So, as they elected me as their president, it gave them as a representative to them, which helps them in decision making. So, whatever the opinions they have or views about something they presented to me, then I get to represent them as their representatives, they call students representatives. Then I present that to the teachers.
Yeah, you're the link between the teachers and the students. Yeah, that's a very good situation. And how does the college promote diversity and inclusion of all groups? Let's say the disabilities, the albinos, the people with mental retarded problems. How do they help them?
Okay. The good thing about my college, we have a special course that is a teaching course, right? Now, the teaching course, they have a special subject that is called inclusive learning. And inclusive learning, this means all students with diversity in learning, they can learn together and understand and reach the main goal that they aim to reach. Now, we in our schools, we have lecturers, we have doctors who help teaching the methods on inclusive learning, which they are very helpful to the students with disabilities, either physical or the mental. So the inclusive learning, I think it has a role to play.
And how you, as the president, ensure equal access and opportunities to all students in your college?
Equal access to opportunity.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, if you had a tour around my college, you may find a place there we have some posters. They written, this is a gender bias, not this is a no gender bias, no gender bias, right? This means both genders are treated equally. There's no that one side is mostly favored than the other. Now, this helps a lot as me being the president. I may ensure that I have a committee that is responsible to make sure that everybody's playing his part, either male or female. That nobody's discriminated. When you discriminate somebody is like like to use your power. Now I have this special committee. That is named Skoku, which means Swahili. Research in Siena English. Now that committee has helped in solving problems like gender based. Now it has brought us to a part that even women have a chance performing in the government leadership.
Yeah, and gender equality has been an issue in our society for a very long time. Like women were not given chances to be in leadership, not given chances to ownership. And around my time here at the college, I have seen that your leadership has given a lot of opportunities to women. Like women have a lot in the leadership position, and I congratulate you on that a lot. And how do you think is the performance of the role that you have given me?
Now, basically, if you want to know, you don't judge a book by its cover, right?
Yeah.
Now, the society may have a different perspective that women can't lead, right? Now, by having a different role to be played in the society, like women, when you give them a chance to prove themselves, it has shown a very good and it has proven very effective. As I may see, like I had some leaders who were assisting in the leadership system who were women, and they have a very rapid performance. And that gave me a sign that yeah, women can do it. Women have the power of they can lead in the righteous ways.
And our college is a teachers' college. And in recent years, there have been a development in technology, and classes are given online, and some schools also provide online classes, and people can study from Dar es Salaam while they're staying in Shinyanga, or from Shinyanga while they're staying in Dar es Salaam. So, how is the college adapting to the development of technology and online classes?
Oh, okay. I'm saying the progression of the college into science and technology. I think it is moving forward step by step. I When I was entering into town, I gave some influence to the school, the college committee, the school board that why shouldn't we have Wi-Fi that will be helping the students to accessing the internet and which will help them also search the materials and also would help the teachers when they have maybe the teachers may have to travel, right? Now, instead of traveling back to Xinjiang, they may do the online classes, which will also assist the college students to get the access to the internet, to the information that the teachers want to provide through science and technology. So I think it's a big step for that they made.
And it has been helpful.
Yeah, it has been very nice.
And when talking about technological advancement, we have what we call artificial intelligence. What are your thoughts on the use of artificial intelligence in teaching and learning?
The use of artificial intelligence in the teaching and learning process, I think that is it is a very it is a very long step for this college is a teachers college, right? Obviously. So when we use the use of AI, such as ChatGPT, Gemini, yes, DeepSeek, they help a lot in the teaching and learning process as the teacher may have prepare his or he may use the AI system, the artificial intelligence, to prepare questions or to prepare the lessons that he's going to teach the students. And also it will help the student to search the right materials instead of going direct into the other web browsers that would be wasting your time. But through the use of ChatGPT, they go specific to what you share, to what you're searching for. So I think the use of artificial intelligence it is a very effective in teaching language process.
But there has been an issue on the use of artificial intelligence. Some people say it's making people lazy, and it's sometimes giving wrong answers. So, how do the students cope with that? How do they solve that when they see that something is not right? The, the answers that the AI has given.
Okay. The thing about artificial intelligence is that whatever you ask, it answers. It gives you the answers that you seek. Now, when you ask it wrongly, it will officially answer you wrongly, right? So my opinion is that the teachers should provide education to the students on how to ask the questions to ChatGPT, the correct questions that with the AI system, they just they're like algorithms, right? They give you answers that you want. So they go specific to what you want. Now, whenever you ask the wrong question, it will go specifically to the wrong question as you ask. Yeah, like it receives orders, commands from you, so it answers the commands. But if the students are educated well on how to ask the questions, it will help them in the gaining of their education, developing, increasing knowledge that they feel like it is.
Yeah, and it's very important. It is has been very helpful in various ways. Like even the governments are now using artificial intelligence in some of their projects. When we come to the community and surroundings, how do the college interact and cooperate with the community that surrounds the college?
Okay. Now, good thing about my college, it is in the center of the town, right? So we have a lot of neighbors, we have a lot of the society that surrounds us, right? Now, by the help of the government, as it provides the students with some sessions that through the orientation course, they get a chance to visit the society, the neighbors, that they surround our college. Now, through the visiting or the interaction, it helps the society accept the people who are living inside the college. And it will give us more interaction and more friendship or relations with their society.
And are there any projects or any schemes that you planned with the community in making sure that there is sustainable development?
Yeah. Okay, we had some suggestions, being president in the college. We just provide you suggestions in this side of the phone. Now, I suggested that why don't we have like, games and sports? They help mostly in interaction, right? Now, when we have a game in sports and games scheme that based on my college experience, how we make these sports and games with the society or with the community that's around it. That will contribute in the relations. It will be good relations in case whenever college comes into chaos or comes into some disasters, this community that surrounds us will be able to help us.
And when it comes to you, as you know, we are approaching a general election of the college and also of the country as well. I'm going to start with the college. What legacy do you hope to leave when your time as the president comes to an end?
Okay. I hope to leave a great legacy that whenever I stop, I want to have a leader who has the same spirit that as I had. You know, leaders have different system of role, right? Now, whatever I brought, the changes that I brought to this college, I hope that they're sustained. I hope that the coming president who is going to be elected soon, I wish that he has follows the same steps that I step. And also, he may proceed more further than where I wish. So, where I wish, I think he or she who may come into power as president may proceed and move more far from.
And the coming president and or the coming leaders, what advice do you have on them that can help them in leading the college to betterment?
Okay. My advice to the coming leaders that are going to power is that being a leader doesn't mean that you're boss. Being a leader, that means you are going to work for the people who elected you. Power is given by the people, not by yourself. Now, my advice is that as a leader, you should open your ears, not your mouth. Because most of the leaders open their mouth instead of their ears. Now, being a good leader, that means you have to be a good listener. So as when you listen, you get the views from your people, you get the challenges from the difficulties that the people face. Now, if you're a good listener, that will help you in being a very good leader, a very good model to the people that you lead.
Uh, what do you have to say to the viewers about the coming general election of the country?
Generation of country. Okay, my advice to the people is that people should choose their leader that they think is right for them. You don't have to choose the leader just because of something. Maybe he or she gave you something, like bribe you or something. You should just choose a leader that you think he or she is going to bring development to your country or to our society. So my advice is that you choose a leader that you think is going to be the best leader for you or for your country.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. It has been a wonderful time. It has been a wonderful interview. Before we say goodbye, do you have any advice to the viewers?
I advise my viewers, leadership isn't about fun, is it about happiness? Is it, being a leader, the highs and lows, that's always. And being a leader, that means you have to accept every challenge that comes towards you. You should accept and you should not give up. As what I learned about leadership, whenever you give up, that it gives you a chance to becoming inferior. So if you want to become superior, you should never give up. Right? When you fall down, you stand up. That's my advice.
Thank you very much. And you are warmly welcome again to the podcast. And dear viewers, it has been a very, very wonderful time with the president of Shinyanga Teachers College. And we're going to see another person soon, and it's going to be epic. And goodbye for now.